Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
No, okay, maybe a little too early to pull out the evil laugh. But
So,
today is
we
an
had-
odd topic.
Today I actually had this idea about a few months ago.
Very recently.
See, like I said, we didn't really have any plans for October. But I knew, but it's a tradition for us to do something on Halloween. As far back as for about the past 6 years, maybe.
Yeah, we've had a video every Halloween.
First one was a fucking theory video. If I'm correct.
Mm-hmm. I believe that is indeed correct.
Actually, I think we might have skipped the next.
How do I scroll my Discord servers?
Mouse. Use the mouse. Your the one. Your other mouse.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think we might have skipped out on 2017.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember. Well, we did do a lot of weird videos that I think we did do a lot of videos that month. Was that year?
We didn't do any on Halloween.
But yeah, around stuff around that time, like a cringy exposed video.
But yeah, you saw the title of this video. Weird things that scared us when we were younger. In other words, childhood trauma. Not like medically serious. Like you know, like.
Sorry for the dumb. I apologize for the dumb title. I don't.
Are used in a manner of that's left an impact.
Yeah, I think you know. I think everyone knows what that means. Understand? Knows the phrase. Knows what that means. So yeah, this is just an idea because okay, Marv. I see videos of all. Many other people have done video of discussing in childhood trauma. So I figured, how about we do it?
Yeah, how about we share our own experiences?
Considering well, Alex is an adult. And I'm 17. I'm 17, and he's 19.
Yeah, so whether these mean these are movies or games or creepypastas or YouTube videos or memes, there's a lot to go over here.
Yeah.
Here we're starting with stuff that both of us share in common, and then going down to me specific stuff, then Noah specific stuff.
I don't think we actually wrote down. There wasn't actually a whole lot here.
But
we could probably give more.
We can elaborate on stuff.
A little more thorough explanations.
Let's start out with a quite well-known one, and I thought would be fitting to have as the first point on this.
I bet most people,
most kids at some point, most kids of our generation were probably scared of Slender Man at some point. Right. Listed here, it was the first creepypasta we were familiar with at the latest ages 9 and 7. Possibly even younger than that.
I was 7 years old.
It was like 7 years old when he knew about Slender Man.
Yeah, of course that scared me.
And, you know, the idea of a teleporting info-hazardous faceless man with tentacles was the scariest thing ever when we were younger.
Also, you made up a bunch of claims about how... No, you thought he was real.
Yeah, I thought Slender Man was real when I was younger.
And said, like, it came with various ways that he could appear.
Yeah.
It's such as, if you research too much. I think we even scared our cousins with.
Yep. Was there something involving the game Slender?
No, not really.
But that was really what introduced us to Slender Man on more broadly.
And I think it's also like, you research him too much. If you're bad, he takes bad kids.
I think these were all legit claims that were being spread around about Slender Man.
Windows Movie Maker or Power or presentations.
I don't know.
Probably.
Either way, there's also something for Noah specifically,
Okay,
something I did when I was younger. I used to claim I had a Slender Man form, and I would use that to get Noah to do whatever I wanted. And I said I could only change into this form when he wasn't looking.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know how he ever fell for this, honestly, on him for that.
I was a stupid kid.
Same here.
Yeah, but yeah, Alex basically had a way to force me into doing things.
Like playing games and watching shows that I wanted to watch.
Okay, I don't think it went that far.
Yeah.
I was
do
just
that.
playing like Flash games or some shit.
Like, play this Flash game, or Slender Man will get
Or
you.
Alternative
Or alternative Slender Man kill you.
Oh my! It was so dumb. It was so dumb.
And do you know what's even dumber? Our next part of the list. Our next point on the list, which is I love these two videos together because they are very similar energy. There's Giant Spider Invasion and Giant Spider Attack. Two YouTube videos.
You might know about these.
Two YouTube videos from many years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of them was. Yeah. These two. I think these two videos were pretty popular.
They're like more than half my age.
Yeah.
Or at least 10 years old. And somehow these terrified us when we were younger, despite the very obvious CGI and prop usage in both videos.
Yeah.
And they're both hilarious looking back on
They're
them.
both hilarious.
If you're not afraid of CGI or prop spiders, or that are just a giant CGI / prop spiders, you're killing people. do search these videos out and watch them. They are hilarious.
Giant Spider Attack specifically was. Giant Spider Attack was how Alex would. It's something Alex would watch to help get over his hiccups. I think it was.
I don't know if it was from fear or laughter, but yeah.
I don't know how long you found that shit scary.
Me neither. The next one is a bit more cursed.
That video no longer exists, at least from what I can find.
This video is titled Toy Story 4, Not for Kids. And we listed it as The Day Our Innocence Died.
I really don't want to talk about this.
All I'm going to say is
It's
Toy Story, but with some different kinds of toys.
Yes.
And this is what had our mom give us the talk. Yeah, that's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah. Point is, that was the day our innocence died. Mom, I know what a diddlo is. It's a statue of a penis. He said that once.
Yes. And on a less serious note, we have Ouija.
I almost did a spit take there.
We genuinely thought the Ouija virus was real, and if we looked at Ouija for too long, we would turn into him.
Funny thing is, this thing that something similar happened years later.
With
Or the fucking Illuminati.
yeah, because we also believed that if you listen to the entirety of the X-Files theme, you're automatically a member of the Illuminati.
It's a what? It somehow brainwashes you into what?
Like the second in the song ends, you're in the Illuminati. What?
Huh?
I don't know.
Huh? It was, yeah. Ouija was, I don't know, really,
Really goofy.
Yes, yes. You remember Ouija? The funny Mario was missing Sprite.
Speaking of Mario and Luigi,
I don't want.
we're not going to go into detail on the next video,
Next thing that.
but we'll go into some detail, but we're not going to say much specifically. But M is bad. This one's me specific since I told Noah you should not watch this video.
Don't watch it.
Wow, I said something I was doing something responsible and sensible.
Wow. Yeah, you told me do not watch that.
So basically, it's a very crude Flash animation. It's a very crude Flash sprite animation in the Mario series where Mario, I'm just gonna say the topic of sexual assault is a large part of that particular video, and I don't think I can say any more about it without on this.
Yeah, I don't. Nope.
Continuing.
Watch it if you dare.
It may traumatize you even now
I
because
actually watched it just the last year.
it is a fucked up video. So yeah.
To be fair, it was the late 2000s.
The very late 2000s.
And that was the kind of humor. That was the kind of humor at the time.
Now, keeping in with Mario, let's get into some actual official Mario media. Specifically 2 galaxies from Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, from the Galaxy games.
And send me the face.
Okay.
So, first let's start out with Bonefin Galaxy. This one, well, I was very scared of fighting Bonefin when I was younger, and was glad I only had to do it once. First off, the galaxy in general just has a very unsettling vibe, and like, really sets the mood there, and the starting music is a bit eerie. And of course, right after you get into the very intense boss music as a giant skeleton shark shows up and starts chasing you around and shooting homing missiles at you, or as it tries to eat you. Yeah, you can probably see how this was terrifying to a 10-year-old. Old. Doesn't help that.
You weren't even 10.
Yeah, how old was I?
You were like 9.
Yeah, it's scary to a 9-year-old. And it doesn't. 8 or 9?
Yeah.
Either way, like, it doesn't help that attacks are a lot harder to dodge while underwater. So it's very easy to die there. And, you know, I think that feeling of helplessness really contributes to why I was so scared of this galaxy.
Yeah.
And, of course, my fear of drowning from almost drowning myself once onto a public swimming pool, of all places.
Yeah.
Continuing with that, we have Slimy Spring Galaxy, which is similar from Galaxy 2, which similar traits to Bonefin Galaxy here, and the music is really eerie, like probably even more so than the starting music from Bonefin Galaxy. And of course the fierce swimming and drowning, and it is very, very easy to drown in Slimy Spring Galaxy if you're not rushing for bubbles in the end.
Is it also just really cramped?
Yeah, it's also really cramped and there's nowhere to surface for air. You have to chase down bubbles.
Yeah.
If you're dying here, you're gonna drown.
Yeah. So, next one is...
Oh,
okay,
boy.
This one is very, weird.
Bizarre.
Very...
So, it is...
Alex has had his fair share of dreams over the years.
And, of course, that means I've also had my fair share of nightmares.
Now, or something...
Oh, yeah, there was that one sleep paralysis thing where I was chased by a bear. I am not making this up. No, like, I was quested to have a bear... No, this bear asked me to go collect honey for it. And when I returned with the honey, said I didn't do it in time, or there wasn't enough, or I didn't have enough of it, or something. Either way, I think the bear threatened me that he would eat me instead if I didn't get the honey in time.
God damn.
And listen up, I woke up, sleep paralysis, and I got attacked by the bear. Like literally, I couldn't move. I could just look like towards the window in my room, and the bear jumped at me. And then I went to sleep with my mom because I was terrified of that.
God damn.
Yeah. Anyway, time for the actual dream that this point is about. Since that file for it finally loaded.
The Phineas and Ferb nightmare. Now,
Which was apparently so scary that I stopped watching the show after I had this nightmare.
yes.
Okay, so here's a little thing. I'll preface this by saying I was a huge fan of Phineas and Ferb, and it was one of my early hyperfixations.
Yes.
So what would it take to get someone to completely abandon one of their hyperfixations?
Maybe like
You know, a horrible nightmare. Keep in mind I was 7 at the time, so this genuinely had me fearing for my life.
Yeah.
Because of the nature of it.
Yeah.
So basically, one time I had a terrifying dream about Phineas and Ferb. This is all written down.
Yeah, I wrote this like a year or two, like 2 years ago.
Like 2 years ago, I wrote down this little thing about my nightmare, or to document the details of it. It scared 7-year-old Alex so bad that I stopped watching the show and flat out demonized it.
No.
Phineas and Ferbert. Well, it was actually multiple dreams. In all of them, I was tied to some kind of totem pole in front of a cauldron on Tropical Island, and Phineas and Ferb were dancing around the cauldron dressed in tribal costumes. The totem pole said in a deep, echoed voice, 5 days left. This is already very strange and disturbing. But it gets worse. For the next few nights, the dream repeated. Each night, the totem pole would count down until the final night. That night, Phineas and Ferb untied me and tried to push me into the cauldron. I ran when I had the chance, and they were catching up quickly, and I fell in the sand and saw their shadows approach. And then I woke up. I haven't had any dreams remotely related to that one since then, and I'm glad of it. So yeah, I wasn't really too big on the show after that.
Yes,
After Phineas and Ferb tried to cook me on a tropical island for some ritual. Yeah.
Oh, something about, man, at least we don't do anything weird like that.
Yeah.
Forget what I said.
Yeah.
Forget what I said about rituals or cults or some shit.
Regardless.
Yeah, that was a night. Yeah.
Not for something. It's still not grounded in reality, but well, Pikachu's cameo.
This probably sounds like
this is probably complete nonsense to most viewers here. If we have any viewers here.
But no one's watching.
But so basically it's a clip from a YouTube video of someone playing the Super Mario World ROM hack Panic in the Mushroom Kingdom, which was like a super edgy, dark ROM hack for the sake of being dark.
I think it was also just pretty bad.
It was stupid level design, poor, needless violence. And she just like a lot of impaled sprites.
So what of these include?
One of the levels, speaking of impalement, one of the levels randomly had an impaled Pikachu as a background element, which I believe was Wendy's Fortress.
Yeah.
And this made me think the word cameo meant something bad or had something to do with the word camera, since Lakitu was constantly present and on the map screen and was associated with cameras.
Yes. Yes, Alex thought the word... there was also other weird shit, like... You suddenly decided... You heard of the fear of 13, and then decided, oh, I have that.
It was a very not super serious fear.
There, you got over it just randomly.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Austin. I believe he convinced me to get over it. He's like, hey, could you get over this fear? I was like, oh, yeah, okay. This is basically how that went down.
Yeah.
Anyway, next is one that a few of you may...
I bet some of that somehow... I'm sure that is with...
Coraline.
Yeah, that one.
Well, the movie Coraline.
Yeah, the movie.
Fine. And the stop motion one.
Yeah.
Basically, the whole premise of the movie was always a little unsettling to me. And I can name multiple scenes that scared the shit out of me. Namely, the whole missing kids is having buttons sewn into their eyes and being trapped behind the walls.
Yeah.
Also, and fucked me up for a while.
This was a kids movie.
And the whole ending chase secret, I said fight scene, it was terrifying to me too.
This was a kids movie.
Sorry for the spoilers, but yeah, that movie traumatized me.
And
it also made us paranoid about holes in our walls for a while.
Like thinking there's like something behind, something. If I saw like a fucking crack, fucking cracks. If I saw like some, so like I don't know if so in my room there's like. So in my room there's this I have this dresser right here, or behind, in front of a wall. Oh, and I always thought there was something behind it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Or God knows, I might crawl through it and fight the Bubble King. I forget what I said. I didn't say anything.
Have we mentioned that on the channel?
I don't know.
Yeah. But regardless.
Okay, moving on to
Noah's two specific things. Yeah, you can only think of two.
This one is really dumb.
This one is another movie related one. This time involving the movie A Christmas Story.
Now you're probably wondering,
how the fuck was A Christmas Story traumatizing? It's a weird Christmas comedy movie.
Yeah, it's just a Christmas
comedy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for some reason, Noah was terrified of the flagpole scene where the kid gets it's unfrozen on the flagpole.
Yeah, but also, you're like, oh god, I know mom would like try and scare me with it.
Yeah, that's a
nice
move, Mom.
Let's go in there.
It's probably the concept of being stuck outside with no one to help you.
Yeah.
Or not being able to move.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
just existential horror.
Yeah, it is.
Or presented in a comical way.
But I don't know. It's just I don't know. That shit terrified me.
Did you actually try that in real life and your tongue didn't get stuck?
Well, I don't think it was cold enough.
Yeah, but still.
Theoretically, it is possible. I have no doubt that that's possible.
So,
I guess we saved the
one of the most bizarre and not specific to media things for last.
Yeah, this
has nothing to do with any form of media. This is just me being bizarre and an asshole for no reason.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. You can be an asshole for no reason. You can be.
Hey, that hurts my feelings, man. So, this one is listed as surgery threats. Yeah, let me explain.
So
basically,
go ahead, Mr. Ass. Yes.
I would told Noah that if he consumed certain things, he'd have to have surgery.
Because you see, he had an anatomy phase.
And I was obsessed with anatomy, and we saw a video of actual surgery taking place, and obviously that's pretty graphic.
I mean, why would a kid be watching that?
I was obsessed with anatomy at the time.
We might share those kind of stories some other time.
Yeah, and of course Noah was absolutely horrified and disgusted by the prospect of surgery for quite a while.
Yeah. Just letting you know, Alex has had surgery himself.
Yes. So, I would basically, there's two specific moments of this that I can bring up.
Yeah.
One time I told Noah that he would have to have surgery for eating 3 gummy vitamins instead of 2 when he ate an extra.
On accident.
Yes.
Yes, I ate an extra vitamin.
Entirely on accident.
I'm not gonna overdose from eating in 3 vitamins. What the hell?
Yeah, and then Dad ate a whole handful, or you were freaking out about it.
Yeah. It probably takes a lot to actually. It probably takes a lot, like eating like the whole container of it.
So Yeah, that was a bit silly.
And this one was even dumber.
I told Noah that he'd have to have surgery if he ate too much beef. I didn't define what too much meant. I just said if you eat too much beef, you'll have to have surgery.
Oh, fuck.
We're still thinking about like fat removal, which I don't think is usually a required surgery.
That's not a... What?
There's usually just a cosmetic thing.
What? Oh.
Either way, it caused him to not eat hamburgers for almost a year until Mom talked him out of that whole scare.
Basically, yeah.
Basically calling me out on my bullshit and me trying to scare him.
What were you trying to accomplish?
I genuinely have no idea what I was trying to do here.
You just didn't
I think I was just like scaring you.
Yes, yeah, very obviously. Very obviously, you like doing that.
I thought scaring Noah was hilarious.
Yeah, very funny.
It's not to mention the times I'd always stand behind the door and wait to jump scare him.
Yeah, very funny. Very funny, Alex.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious.
That's just some cursed audio Alex had. Some really cursed audio from Alex.
And that's all we have on this list.
Was there something else? There's one. Trying to remember.
Might have to do with a video game, an animation, or just a YouTube video, a movie, a
I
show.
think it had something to do.
With what? What were you going to say?
I'm not.
If you have anything to say, spit it out.
I don't know. I forgot. I guess.
No Pokemon related dramas or anything? What?
I didn't think there was. I don't think there was any. Okay, there was the fucking pincer animation.
Oh yeah, that
The
video.
fucking pincer animation.
Where Ash gets it's cut in half by a pincer.
Yes. There's all kinds of other fucking weird graphic animation. Other weird graphic animation to watch.
Well, there were a lot of disturbing Pokemon animations.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, something a fucking kid should be watching.
And that's probably it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we don't talk about. No, Pokemon with animals was not traumatizing.
It was more funny than
That was
anything.
like funny and gross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, happy Halloween.
Yeah. You're right. But that being said,
I'm Nozran.
I'm Amory.
Bonjour.
Enjoy, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video, and happy Halloween.